Hello friends, welcome everybody. It's another Facebook Friday. It's FACETED Friday. I am amyfrillici, and as always, we are going to have a great day today. We are playing with, this is called the Petals of Beauty Bundle. You guys, it is a beauty of a bundle. Oh my goodness. So this has been out for a little while. I think it was released like maybe even back with our November online exclusives, but this is a stamp and die set that I have completely fallen in love with, have not had enough chance to play with. And so I was like, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to feature this beautiful bundle on Facebook Live today. Hello, Philomena, and hello, Mike. Thank you guys for joining us today. Mike, I can't wait to see you in just a little while. He's coming up to Alma today. So yeah, we're going to have a great family weekend again, as we always do, and lots of relaxation time, I'm hoping too. But in the meantime, we're going to have lots of fun. Like I said, this stamp and die set, just gorgeous. I am stamping. So here's the stamp set, first of all. And actually, I'm going to do the swipe over and swipe back. And let's see. Trying to make sure. There we go, Gayle. Well, hello and welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us today. So yeah, so this is my favorite stamp right here. Well, it's a two-step stamper, right? So I've been stamping this in whatever color I can find. I like to stamp it up first, so it's a little bit lighter. And then same color, kind of adding another kind of gradient, I guess, of color over top. So add a little bit of texture and detail over top of this. Again, stamp this one off and then stamp that guy. Same thing with this smaller one, and then some more beautiful imagery as well there. Hello, Trish. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And then the dies, you can see kind of the stamp set here, and then the dies that will coordinate. So for example, like this guy is Susie. Hello, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us. This is the die that would die cut that, my most favorite flower, and that's the smaller version. And then this is some kind of additional detail that you can kind of layer over top of these guys right here. And then all the like leaves and sprigs and things are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm telling you what, ladies, we're going to have so much fun with this bundle today. So hang on. We got some other things to get through. I got lots of other fun stuff to show you guys and share with you. And then we'll do some stamping in just a little bit. Okay. So want to do a quick reminder. Bonus days are almost over. We have 4 more days. So today is, I think, let me think, right? I have on my notes here. It goes through next Monday, February 2nd. So we have a couple more days. It's not just the end of January. So today's the 30th. So we have the 30th, 31st, the 1st, and the 2nd. So 4 more days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, to get your bonus day coupons. Hello, Philomena. Thanks for joining us today. So again, bonus days, if you spend $50, which you're going to do your shopping anyway, right? So you might as well do it in the next couple of days, right? The next 4 days, because then you get free stuff. You get a free bonus day coupon, $5 bonus day coupon for every $50 that you spend. So if you spend $100, you're going to get 2 bonus day coupons. If you spend $150, you're going to get 3 bonus day coupons. They're going to email those to you, whatever email address you have on file, and then you can start using those on Tuesday, February 3rd. So lots of great reasons to shop, right? You earn through Monday, and then you can start spending on Tuesday. And so again, make sure you get that email, tuck it away somewhere so you can pull it back out when you do your next order and kind of redeem your $5 bonus day coupons too. Okay. Also, you guys, we are going to have another product of the month coming in February. I'm assuming, because everything else I think is happening next Tuesday, February 3rd, I'm assuming that's when they will announce, because they told us they're not pre-announcing. They're not like giving any sneak peeks. They're not telling us anything about the next product of the month. And they also say it'll be released at the beginning of each month. So they don't even say the first of each month. So that will not be happening, because I think that the first is a Sunday. So they wouldn't release anything new on a Sunday because they're not even there working, right? So they want to make sure they're there and available to support us if we need any help with the next product of the month, for example. But don't forget, we actually, as of yesterday, or was it the day before, both of the products of the month for December and January. So December was, actually I have it right here, the True Blue Florals Designer Series paper. So you can still get, well, I haven't even explained it, have I? Wait, let me back up. So hold on a moment. What I think you should do is put at least a $75 order in, because then you'll get the one bonus day coupon, and then you can still order because it's with every $75 order. So again, do your shopping, right? You're going to do your shopping anyway. Why not get free stuff? So for an additional $5, if you put a $75 order in, you can get this beautiful, the True Blue Florals Designer Series paper. This was our December product of the month that is still available. And then actually today we're going to be playing with the Fabulous Sayings stamp set, which is the product of the month for January. So I'll zoom in there. I'll show you guys again because I know that's backwards, but it's kind of fun to see the projects that they've created using that January product of the month. So again, my thought to you is put a $75 order in, get one bonus day coupon for $5, then you can earn the product of the month and pay just $5 for either a beautiful stamp set or a pack of Designer Series paper. And that's for doing what you always do anyway, which is shop, right? So, and then again on Tuesday, I believe, so early next week, they will announce the February product of the month. I have my fingers crossed that maybe it's a set of dies. They kind of told us, you know, it's going to be, well, I thought they said stamps and dies, Designer Series paper. I can't even remember what else, but I'm like, we've already had a stamp set. We've already had a pack of Designer Series paper. So maybe it'll be a set of dies this time. Who knows? It'll be something great, I'm sure. So yeah, if you want to hold out, but you don't get bonus day coupons starting on Tuesday. So, you know, you kind of have to weigh your options on that, right? Okay, so let's do our first drawing. And actually, let's see, am I to do the, keep doing the swipe over and swipe back. Okay, so we are going to do, again, our first drawing for the Pearlized Faceted Circles, my absolute favorite new embellishment. And I will show you, I think, I made calendars too, you guys. I'm a little late. I've been working on them for a while, but I finally, well, no, I'm not even done. I got my first batch of them made. So if you guys can see, there is one of those faceted circles, the Pearlized Faceted Circles, and then a couple more. So I think it's all three colors. I'm going to say this is kind of a white, this is maybe a petal pink, and I'm going to call that Calypso Coral. So, or I don't know, vanilla or something, but very close to white. So, and then those are the two different sizes. So you can see that's the smaller one and that's the larger one, but three different colors, two different sizes. Again, right there, you guys get a kind of, I don't know if I get the glare, right? So you can kind of see the white, petal pink, and Calypso Coral. Those are the larger ones, smaller ones are up there. So we are going to draw right now for that free embellishment. As always, we've got our names in the basket. We are drawing people's names, one lucky person, if you shared our last Facebook Live video, if you commented on the random post that I picked on our Facebook group. So like I said, comment away, because you never know which post I'm going to pick, right? And what else? Share a picture of a project that you have made or sign up for my email list. And happy to say I've gotten a bunch of new email list signups. I think I am trying to kind of advertise on Instagram and on my Facebook business page too. So we're finding some new people that way. We just got to get them to come over here to our Facebook group and hang out with us on Facebook Live so we can actually get to know them all, right? So if you're watching ever for the first time, please say hello. We would love to hear and see who's new with us, okay? All right, so in the meantime, we are gonna draw for our free embellishment here. And who is our lucky winner? I've been tossing the names around. Miss Susan Pretty. And it's P-R-I-D-D-Y, not pretty, but pretty. So Miss Susan, congratulations. I believe I have your address. I will double check that. If not, I will email you and get your address from you so I can mail these new embellishments. The beautiful, beautiful. Again, these are called the Pearlized Faceted Circles. I'll get those sent out to you. So congratulations, Miss Susan. Okay, so on our next Facebook Live, we have what I'm going to call an oldie but a goodie. I still use these all the time. They're very similar, actually. So these are the rhinestone basic jewels. These have been a standard in our Stampin' Up! Stash of embellishments for a really long time. So very similar to those Pearlized Faceted Circles, but these are all just kind of in traditional bling, kind of diamond bling color. So this is what we will give away on our next Facebook Live, which just happens to be next Friday. That's going to be February 6th. Again, share this Facebook Live video right here, sign up for my email list, post a picture of a project that you have made, and can I get that fourth finger up? I can kind of get it up there. Comment on all posts, and I pick one random post. And if you commented on that post, your name goes in the drawing to win these. Again, next Friday, we're going to be back right here for Facebook Live. Okay. What else? Hold on. I'm like chatting away. I need some water already. Hold on one moment. You know, it's kind of funny. I feel like that's pretty close to cloud cover, isn't it? That color there. Which, speaking of that, I happen to have my, I still have extra, yeah, that is, so my cloud cover water bottle matches my cloud cover ink pads. If anybody needs, I don't know if these are even sold out yet or not, but they are on the last chance list. If you need a cloud cover ink pad, I still have 3 of them, so let me know. I'd be happy to get one sent out to you. Okay, I've got my little stash here. One of these days, they're going to be really like a hot item because they're going to be sold out, because I feel like they're still available, but 3 left. Anyway, if you want a cloud cover ink pad, let me know. They're $9 plus the tax and shipping. I can't remember what the total will come out to be, but we can figure that out. Okay, so, I know what I want to tell you guys about. So I want to give a huge shout out and congratulations to Miss Linda Danis on becoming a qualified team member this month. So in January, she just bought the starter kit very recently. She got to $900 in sales and so became a qualified team member. I spoil her with a $25 shopping spree, and I also put aside a little charm for a charm necklace that anyone in my team receives when they promote to Bronze Elite. So she's halfway to her Bronze Elite promotion, which is $1,800 in sales. Again, she's at $900 in sales, probably even give or take, well, not give or take, however you want to put that. It's over $900. She's more than halfway to her Bronze Elite promotion. So again, I give her a $25 shopping spree and a little charm in her charm necklace. So I kind of set that aside, like I said, and then when she promotes to Bronze Elite at $1,800 in sales, she actually receives the charm necklace with the charms in it. And then she'll get that 25% discount on everything she orders from Stampin' Up, rather than the 20% discount that you first start out with when you buy the starter kit. So congratulations to Miss Linda. I know she watches a lot of times. I haven't seen her name pop up on here yet, but hopefully she'll watch later and she'll hear our big shout out and congratulations to her. Okay, and once again, I just feel like I'm not really seeing many comments. I'm just blabbering away in the meantime. So hopefully the comments start. It's funny because I've gotten a few hellos, right? But not, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. I know it's just super cold outside, but it actually looks sunny and beautiful. So from the inside of my house, it's not too bad, right? So, okay. Okay, we talked about all of that. We're good with that. Oh, okay. So let me show you guys. Let's talk about, you know what? I blew right past, didn't I? Oh my gosh, you guys, how did I even do this? We have a new starter kit deal that will also be starting next week on Tuesday, February 3rd. That's like the most important thing for me to tell you guys about. Oh my goodness, how did I even do this? Okay, so we have also a new stamp positioning tool. I think that's what, oh, okay. All right, Susie, good. All right, thank you. But I see your comments, so that's all that matters. Comments are coming through. I always get worried when I don't see them that Facebook is like not sharing them with me somehow. So, okay, good. All right, thank you. Susie, thanks for being my secretary and checking back on that. I appreciate that. But yes, so Susie's a great example. She bought the starter kit not too long ago during our last starter kit promotion. But again, starting on Tuesday, if you are interested in getting a starter kit, which basically just means you want to get a great deal on Stampin' Up products, so you get to spend $125 in product, plus they're going to give you the stamp positioning tool. I don't have one yet, but I think it's probably similar to our Stamparatus. It's probably like a newer and even more improved version of our Stamparatus, the new stamp positioning tool, valued at $49. They're going to give that to you for free. Again, $125 in product, stamp positioning tool for $49 value for only $99 plus sales tax. They waive that 11% very pesky shipping fee, which I know we have to pay for shipping, but boy, do we not like having to pay for shipping. So why not get the starter kit, and then you don't have to pay for that pesky shipping fee, okay? So again, $99 plus sales tax. In Michigan, it's a $104.94 with our 6% sales tax rate for $125 in product and a stamp positioning tool valued at $49. It is amazing. Plus, then you get a 20% discount on everything you order after that. So it's like a no-brainer. If you love Stampin' Up! Products, why would you not get the starter kit? And why would you want to pass up a 20% discount on everything you order after that? You can order through me and pay 100%, or you can get the starter kit and order through yourself as a demonstrator and pay only 80%. You get a 20% discount. It's like that 20% coupon on everything you order, right? So either way, it doesn't matter to me which way you do it, but I think you're crazy to pay full price when you can get, only pay 80% of the price, right? Why would you pay full price if you can pay less than full price, right? So let me know if you guys have any questions on that. We have an awesome Inkspired Stampers team. Would love to welcome you into our team. Great group of ladies, lots of awesome camaraderie in there. And we have, for example, team meetings we just had last week. We do make and takes at our team meeting, and let me show you. So this is like a great card class if you want to run classes or events or just have people over to make cute stuff. However you want to do it, I provide you every single month with generally four beautiful cards. Not always cards, you never know what else we come up with, but yeah, you get to make 4 beautiful projects in our make and takes every single month. I give you all the parts and pieces. For example, everybody this month got a full package of those faceted, are they the pearlized faceted circles, that beautiful blingy gem stuff that I absolutely love that we just gave away, right? They got a full package of that. They got 6x6 pieces of the Made with Love Designer Series paper, and they got one of each side of the lovely doilies. And let me show you. So these are the cards, and you got a better idea, right? So these little gems, there's a doily back there, and then that Designer Series paper. This is actually a really cute idea. Because this is one 6x6 piece of Designer Series paper that is basically cut up into these smaller pieces. So this is the front and back of the paper, and then we used that one 6x6 piece on all 4 of these projects. So super duper cute make and takes. We do super duper cute make and takes every single month. If you are long distance, I mail them to you also. So another great reason to buy that starter kit and join our Inkspired Stampers team. We also do mystery project stamping at our team meetings, which are always the 3rd Tuesday of every month. So this was the mystery project for this month. This is kind of a fun, right? Like a little fun fold kind of a card showing the Designer Series paper so you can see. Can I open? There we go. If we open it like that. Yeah, you still need to make yours, Susie. I know they tend to, I have projects like that that are kind of piled up, but we get to them, right? This is probably going to be another great weekend to do some crafting, right? Since it's going to be cold, hopefully no snow, right? It looks like it's going to be sunny too. But yeah, hello, Miss Anna. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. And then this beautiful ribbon too. So we obviously played with that Valentine Kisses bundle, the cute little bear, and you can see he's got a little bunch of flowers there, right? And then this card had some of the Bubble Bath 1/8 inch ribbon on it too. And then we also do swapping. So basically any team member on our Inkspired Stampers team that wants to make swap cards, they can bring them to the meeting if they're local, or you can mail them to me if you're long distance. And excuse me, I'll swap them out for you and then mail them back to you. So it doesn't matter if you're local or long distance, you can participate in the team meetings, local or on Facebook Live, the swapping, local, or just mail them to me and I'll mail them back to you. You can do the make and takes, I'll mail those to you. You can do the mystery project, we do that on our Facebook Live team meeting. So you are still very much involved, even if you're further away and can't join us locally. So I'd love to let people know that. So this is a super cute swap that, let's see, Charlene Mogg made this one. Look at, so fun, right? I haven't seen, it's funny because now I'm like, that bear, now I want to look at my stamp set. I don't even remember that. Is that, oh yeah, I guess so there. That's that same bear, right? That's so funny. The bear's like running with wings too. Oh my gosh, I have not looked. It's funny. I only did kind of what, like what I did, but obviously there are lots of other things that you can use that bundle for. That's again, the Valentine, I think it's called the Valentine Kisses bundle. Might have been an online exclusive actually too, but that is so cute. And I love this. I have got to remember this too. That's one of the postage stamp dies, one of the larger ones. I have not, those have been around for forever too. They're going to retire them before I use them enough. But I tend to use some of the other dies with the stitching around the edges, but look at how cute that is with that postage stamp, like the big die, kind of just to like a big rectangle die basically, because sometimes I'm missing our rectangle dies, and that is a perfect use right there. Then this one is from Miss Elsie Lynch, and this is fun. She actually used vellum and then embossed the vellum. I love that idea too. So everyone was thinking Valentine's Day, that's for sure, with the swapping this month. We don't even really have a theme. It's just kind of whatever you want to do, but clearly, like I said, people were thinking Valentine's Day. I'll show you one more. And they're using that bubble bath ribbon too with that big Happy Valentine's Day stamp and the heart with the little etching around it there too. Beautiful, right? This one is from Miss Sunday Ostrander. And then lastly, we have this one from Miss Jenny Boffman. She says, "You are such a blessing." Love that sentiment too. With some of our beautiful new, that's the lovely and beautiful designer series paper. And actually, we need to open that because I have a feeling there's a little bit of a fun fold on this. It's in her little bag here, so I'm not, let's see what else we got going on with this one, right? Oh yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, so then you can, it kind of features the designer series paper. Love that. Just a cute, simple fold on that one. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so again, let me know if you want to get a starter kit, if you want more info. There's never any pressure, but I just love to let everybody know what we've got going on, and maybe you want to participate with us too, right? Okay, okay, so I think, are we ready? I think we're ready to do our next drawing. I want to make sure everybody knows, because I'm kind of, one sec, need some more water. Okay, sorry about that. So generally every Friday, I'm either doing Facebook Live or an online card making class. So I will say, where did those cards go? I guess they're right here. So was that just last week? I think it was, right? Last Friday, we made these 4 cards in our online card making class. So if you put an online order in through me after I had this class on Friday, $50 order minimum, you're going to get all the parts and pieces to make these 4 cards, right? If you ordered prior to last Friday, you are going to get your name in this drawing right now for the Facebook Live giveaway, and you're going to get the projects that I demonstrated. So it kind of is basically, ordering is from Friday until the following Thursday when I do my next event. So either a Facebook Live or online card making class. So I'm hoping that makes sense to everybody. So if you ordered basically from January 16th on our last Facebook Live until January I got my calendar right here, don't I? Right? Yeah. So yeah, we did Facebook Live on the 16th through the 22nd. So anyone that ordered between that time frame, the 16th and the 22nd, your name is in the drawing right now to win the Creative Haven stamp set. Okay. You also get all the parts and pieces to make both of these 2 cards that I made on our last Facebook Live. And as always, it gets even better, right? You get to pick from the free embellishment for January, which is this awesome set of in color dots. These are all the colors that are retiring. Don't forget that. These are the 2024, 2026 colors that are retiring. So you can pick from the free embellishment or the PDF tutorial for January featuring that awesome project right there that I created, along with 15 other beautiful projects. Okay. Oh, and I'm throwing in calendars now too, right? Gailey, hello, welcome again. Yes, so if you are interested in ordering, you would get a cute little free calendar from me. And Oh yeah, what's the other thing? Oh, well, bonus day coupons. If you put a $50 order and you get a bonus day coupon, right? And then if you bump your order up to $100, you get 5 additional free cards from me. So, okay. All right, so we are going to do our drawing now. Oops, I got to get rid of those names, don't I? All of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, I still have names in there. With that, got to put the other, well, there are 2 names in this basket, ladies. So just know that you guys have really good odds. I'm always saying this, right? I don't get that many online orders. So your odds are really, really good of winning. And I give away good stuff too, you guys. So anyway, we're going to draw right now for the Creative Haven stamp set. Such a fun, cute stamp set. Okay. Okay, so we're tossing the names around. Yeah, all 2 names. We're going to toss 2 names around. You have a 50-50 chance of winning this stamp set just for putting a $50 order in. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so here we go. All right, Miss Amanda Mueller. She is a new customer to me. So Miss Amanda, congratulations. Thank you for your order. And I will be sending out, in addition to all the parts and pieces for those Facebook Live cards, you are the winner of the Creative Haven stamp set. So I will get that stamp set sent out to you. So congratulations, Miss Amanda. And, okay, let's see. On our next Facebook Live, we are going to give away, these are so fun, the Swirled Designs dies. So check out these dies, so fun. Like all these little, they stack nicely over the stamps. I love that flower right there too. So cute. And then how about those teeny tiny little flowers also? So this is what we're going to give away, a set of dies this time, ladies. I'm up in the ante, right? So again, the Swirled Designs dies is what we will give away. If you order online through me, minimum $50 between now and next Thursday at midnight. So that would be Thursday, February 5th, I'm going to say. Okay. Alrighty. All right, let's just scoot some stuff out of the way here. Yeah. Ooh, can I put all of that in there? I think I can. Okay, so we're going to just toss that stuff down on the floor. Oh, that was hard to bend over. Okay, let me do one more check just to make sure, but I think that we talked about everything. So... I know, Anna, yeah. You know, we're going to have to pop on Pinterest because I'm curious to see some fun ideas with those dies too because they're so cute. Yeah, like the star, the oval, the diamond. There are actually a couple of different size diamonds, a couple of different size ovals. You guys want to see them one more time? I haven't really taken a good enough look. I ordered them and then I was like, oh yeah, let's give these away. But yeah, so cute, right? And these are actually don't show up really backwards either, do they? So awesome set of dies. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think we're good. Okay. We're going to flip the camera down. Yeah. I keep thinking I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. Okay. Let's scoot those right there. Okay. So let's see how well lined up I am here. Okay, turn your heads away. We're flying through the air. I wish I had one of those fancy, like sometimes people just like push a button and they're like down, you know, they're flip the camera down. I haven't gotten that high tech yet. Okay. All right. So we're not too bad, right? So it gets a little bit rocky when I move this up here, but we're going to try, and I can see my fingers on both sides, so that's good. Okay. All right. I think we're pretty well centered, right? Okay. You guys tell me. Hopefully you can see everything, right? And okay, do you all have this catalog? I hope you guys do. If not, please let me know. I'd love to get one of these sent out to you. Oh, Anna. Okay. Yeah. We want to see what you come up with. She says, I just got the Woolly Friends bundle with the punch and she's very excited to play with that. Yeah. So that I believe, Anna, that's the sheep one, right? The sheep stamp set and sheep punch. Yeah. There's some cute stuff flying around online, with that bundle. So we would love to see when you make something, post it right here on our Facebook group so we can see what you are making as well. Okay. All right. I want to just leave that there to like not have that glare, right? But okay, here instead, let's talk about, oh, you know, one more quick thing I want to share with you guys is I still have paper shares left. So it's $50 for a paper share. This paper I have pulled out because we're going to be using it in just a sec, but check out all of, can you guys see? Like it's just a ton of paper. $50. Again, you get a couple of sheets of 6x6. It's mainly 6x12. And then if you're local, I have to cut it in half, unfortunately, to ship it to you just because of the way the shipping works. Well, Miss Carla, hello and welcome. But yes, anyway, $50 for a quarter of a pack of all of the designer series paper in our spring mini catalog and our online exclusives. It's just $50. So I have 4 more packs, keep saying 4 or 5. I can't even quite remember, but I've got a few. So let me know if you guys are interested. I would love to get one of these paperbacks sent out to you. Okay. Can you guys see, like, look at all that paper. It's a ton of designer series paper. Okay. All right. So let's talk about our first, okay. So this first card, I'll show you the card and then we'll get to making the card. Okay. Here, I'm going to put my glasses on again so I can see a little bit better, right? Okay, so isn't that gorgeous? So this is crushed curry ink that I used. So stamped it off first and then kind of added that detail with another crushed curry stamp, right? So we'll go over that in just a sec. But I also want to show you this designer series paper. It's the bug. Is it called Cute as a Bug? So here, let's show you guys that paper. Because the paper is cute as a bug. Let's see, we're going to scoot that one right there though, so you can kind of see. So, hi. Oh, Carla, nope. This designer series paper does not have the new March papers because I can't order those. I can't order in quantities enough yet. So we have the January online exclusive designer series paper and then the mini catalog. So spring mini catalog and January online exclusives. March, I can't order in quantities enough yet to include that in a paper share, unfortunately. Okay, so this, like, check this one out. This one's really cute, isn't it, right? So you can cut in half right there. This could be a full card front or even on a cute scrapbook page, and you can cut that one in half also, okay? And then everything else is just full. Yeah, well, let's just take a peek at it all right here. This is what we're going to do. So again, this would come in your paper share too. So there's that back side right there with some leaves, right? Then we've got, is it just so cute. Like, look at all the little lady. So this cute ladybug is sharing a strawberry with her ladybug friend. Oh my gosh. There's just, look, this little, is that like a little caterpillar, right? Got a little bunch of flowers. Oh my gosh. And how about this little guy? They're so cute. This looks like a quilt, I think. That's such fun pattern paper too, right? I bet we're going to see some cute projects with this one. And this one has some strawberries and maybe some blackberries and then kind of more quilty design paper there. This is like a mushroom. We got a little mushroom forest going on that one, right? Ooh, and then that's like your picnic blanket, right? And then more cuties on this one right here too. So this is kind of fun. It's almost like she's like shading the little bugs, right? Have to look at that closer. Yeah. Giving the little baby bugs some shade, right? With her leaf. And that's a pretty pattern too, right? And then here, more cute bugs, caterpillars. Oh my gosh, look at this one's playing a trumpet. So cute. And then this is the pattern that we are using on our card right here. Really, really cute. It's like teeny tiny little daisies, I would say. So beautiful pack of paper, right? So that's the one side. And then that's the other side, right? Okay, so there is our Cute as a Bug designer series paper. Okay, so let's make our card, wanna? Okay, I'm gonna scoot that right there. Get that out of the way. Okay, let's see. We'll get some stamps and some ink and then all of our card pieces. Okay, so, well, hello, Miss Deb Northrup. You've been cleaning, huh? Yeah, we all need to do that every once in a while, don't we, right? Well, I'm glad you can join us, and thank you so much for sharing the video. Okay, so we have a piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock. Along the 11-inch side, we cut it at 5.5 inches, and then along the 8.5-inch side, we scored it at 4.25 inches. Okay, so that is how we're going to start our project, right? And again, as always, all of the measurements, colors, product names, and item codes, everything that you need to order so that you can recreate these cards will be on my blog at Gathering Ink with a K, inspiration.com this afternoon, okay? That little hello and stamping on the inside, this is this piece, my standard 4 by 5.25 layer of basic white cardstock goes there. Thank you, Deb. I really like these colors too. So crushed curry, and there's some old olive and mossy meadow. Okay, our designer series paper piece measures 3.5 by 4.75. So that's just going to layer right on there. Then we have a piece of crushed curry cardstock that measures 2 by 5.5. And that's going to actually layer over top of that, right? And then I've got some more pieces of this is Old Olive and Basic White to do our stamping and die cutting. This piece is for that sentiment right there. So this is 4.25 by 1.25. That strip, we're going to do our stamping for our sentiment right there. Okay. All right. So let's see. We are going to just scoot this guy out of the way for a sec. I don't know why I am so, have such a dry mouth, but I gotta keep hydrating, ladies. I wonder, I feel like I have my little stool here. I'm going to sit down. You guys tell me if you can't see something, okay? But I'm going to sit for just a sec to do this stamping. I can kind of see what's going on there, but let's talk about this, right? So, I need a little scrap piece of paper. We're going to use the back of this thing right here. Okay. Okay, so let's start with our crushed curry ink. Okay, oops. So we've got our first stamp. We're going to scoot that one out of the way, right? Okay, so as always, that nice easy tap, tap, tap. We're going to stamp off first, and then I'm going to stamp that on there. So just a little bit of color on there, right? And then we're going to do for the inside of our card right there too. Okay, so we're going to stamp that off, and we're going to stamp that one right there. And then that one will be good. Okay, now we're going to grab kind of that additional detail. So this one we are not going to stamp off. Okay, that one, oh my gosh, check that out. Isn't that so pretty? Love, 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 love that. Okay, and then same thing we're going to do, and I'm just eyeballing it. If it's not perfect, it's okay, because I think, you know, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, does it? Okay, so I think that's all for our crushed curry. And you guys know, right, always the beauty of Stampin' Up! Crushed curry ink, crushed curry cardstock. So great when it all goes together like that, right? The beauty of the color coordination. Okay, now we're going to grab this is our Mossy Meadow ink pad, because that matches our Mossy Meadow card base. Okay, we'll just do this one. So what I later realized, I just kind of was like, oh, this is like a fun little leafy thing, right? Well, it actually turns out it's really more so meant to be kind of the inside detail on that one right there. But so we're using this stamp just for fun. I'm just not even gonna put it inside there. We're just stamping it right on there, and we're gonna kind of add some little leafy detail. And I think that works too. You can kind of imagine however you need to imagine, right? These stamps. Okay. Oh, the other thing I want to tell you guys about, did I pull that? Oh, must be in my other, let's grab that. That is over here. We have our, couldn't stop using this, Fabulous Sayings stamp set. So this is the January product of the month. So you can still get this. Again, put in a $75 order, do your shopping as you always do, right? And you could get this beautiful sentiment stamp set for just $5. Seriously, that's such a deal. This would probably be like a $20, $25 stamp set. if if they just put it in the catalog. So we've got happy birthday, you're on my mind, thank you, sending love, hello, you can do anything. And then you could do maybe thank you so much, hooray, just because, to a fabulous friend. And there are simply no words for this. I was waiting. I'm like, the dog next door has been barking for a little bit and Storm's like not been paying any attention, which we are loving, but he finally heard him. Okay, so we're using the You're on My Mind, and I'm going to stamp this way over on this side, right? And then we are also on the inside of our card, we stamped a little hello right there. So we're going to grab this piece. So you're on my mind. Hello. Hello, friend. Right? We're going to do that one right there. There. Isn't that beautiful? Right? Okay. So that one, and you know what? I think we need, I'm trying to remember. I was thinking, did I do it on the inside of this other card? Yeah, I did. Okay, but I want to do it on this one too. So here we go. I'm gonna have to we'll use this stamp again. I'm loving, and we're gonna actually try this. So I didn't realize when you look at this stamp set, that little guy right there is supposed to go inside either of those things. I didn't do that at first, but I want to do it now. Okay, so we're gonna grab our Mossy Meadow ink. And we're going to stamp, because isn't that so pretty? Here, I'll show you on this one too. Okay. Isn't that so? That just really finishes it. And then we're going to add a little dot on there too, so we'll check that out and see what that is like. And you know what? I'm actually, just for fun, on my example card here, we're going to stamp that inside there too, because that just really finishes it, doesn't it? I didn't notice it when I was preparing the card the other day, and now I'm like, oh, it looks so, like it just needs that, doesn't it? Okay, so I think we've done all of our stamping. We're going to put this piece up here, and then we need this guy for die cutting too. Yes, okay, so that thing can go there. So these we are going to use for our die cutting. I am actually going to clean these off with my chamois. So we have this one here. That one. So gotta love the chamois. Such a pretty stamp set too, though, right, ladies? Has everybody gotten this stamp set yet? This is just one I'm gonna keep for a really long time, I think. I just love all of the beautiful flowers in this stamp set. Oops, that did not come very clean. Okay, there we go. I think we're good with that. Okay, so see how easy that is to clean your stamps too. Appreciate that. Oops, okay. I'm gonna get all of these guys out of our way so we can do our die cutting. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna grab our die cutting machine. We've got this that's gonna go right there. Okay. All right, so I just dumped these all out here. Now I'm like, okay, let's figure out what we need here, right? We need this one there, and then we need this little guy. Okay. All right, so let's get things lined up. Okay, we're gonna do that one. And then there's that guy. So do you guys have plans for this weekend at all? I'm curious. I thought did my watch say it was like -7 degrees here today? I didn't quite realize. I haven't been paying attention to the weather lately as much as maybe I normally do. So yeah, but I'm like, that's pretty darn cold. Okay. So here we go. We've got that beautiful flower right there. We've got kind of just that extra little detail. And then let's see, did this one, oh, it did pop out. Yay, very happy about that. And then those leaves right there. Aren't those so pretty? So they do this, the die cutting, and then they did kind of some embossing in there too. Oh, surgery. Oh my goodness. Knee surgery on Monday, Susie. Oh, okay. Well, good luck to you. I hope that all goes really, really well. Oh my gosh, yeah. Get some good rest. Take good care of yourself so you can recover and heal quickly. Oh my goodness. And Philomena's going antiquing. That sounds fun. Very cool. Well, I hope you guys have a great time. Okay, all right, are we ready? Let's put things together here. I think we can do that now, right? Oh, you know what I forgot? Okay, because I was supposed to be filming. I've been putting like the kind of fun, quick little videos on Instagram, and I thought I was going to have time this morning to film those videos, so I need to go grab. I've got a piece of, can you see I made, I did like a square vellum piece, so I got to go grab the vellum real quick from my stash over here. Give me 1 sec, ladies. Stormy, are you all done? Are you all done barking? You should be all done barking, okay? Yeah, you should be all done. Okay, so shoot, I forgot that. It's one of those you kind of almost like barely see it there, right? But we got to do one more die cut on our vellum piece. What's also kind of funny is why don't I have those dies right here? Well, I think we're going to do, am I going crazy? Are they over here and I just, yeah, so we've got that we're giving away. Petals of Beauty, that, oh, they're over here. Okay, okay. Here we go. Yeah, I just put them on a different side. Oh, Carla, you're talking about, so she's telling Susie, follow the doctor's orders and you'll do fine. That her husband had knee surgery on both of his knees. And I think Susie said it's not knee replacement. They're just kind of cleaning things up. So hopefully maybe that means it's even less intense than knee replacement. I don't know, I guess, right? Okay. Susie's young and healthy, and so she will be just fine, I'm sure. Okay, I think we are ready to put our card together. Here we go. Let me find my adhesive now. All right, so we're going to put this piece on the inside. Okay. All right, so we're going to run some adhesive here. All right, we've got all of these guys. Oops, stuck to my finger as I was kind of picking it up. There we go. Okay, so we got that one. Next, we are going, look at this cute. How can you not love this paper? Like, look at that little, is it maybe a ladybug? I don't even know. Just all these little bugs. They're just the cutest little things, right? When they're on designer series paper, they are very cute. Not in real life necessarily, but on our paper, they're very cute, right? Okay. Torn meniscus, had total knee. Oh, okay. So you've been through, you kind of know. I feel like maybe I even kind of remember that, Susie. Well, that's good. So you kind of know what you're getting yourself in for, right? I think that's always helpful, you know, just to be as prepared from a knowledge standpoint as you can be, right? Okay, so next we are going to put our vellum down, and I'm going to run adhesive right through the middle, but I'm not going to go too far on the edges because I don't want to see the vellum if I don't have to. It's not the worst thing if you do, but if you can kind of layer things over top of where you put your adhesive, I think that's kind of a win too. All right, so we are going to next put some adhesive on that guy, and we're going to layer that one maybe right about there. Now we're going to add a good amount of adhesive onto our sentiment, and we're going to kind of add that and run that, because what's happening is as you're layering things, it's helping hold your vellum down too, so you don't necessarily need to have all kinds of adhesive like on the corners and things. So okay, then we're going to grab we're going to kind of fold this in just a little bit, and then we're going to put that dimensional on there. Okay, so we are going to do, let's see, I was kind of trying to add this so I don't really cover up too much, right? And then we're going to just slip this guy underneath, kind of right about there. Okay, then we are going to add some bling, right, as always. So I have a couple sheets here. So they come in, I'm going to say Daffodil Delight. This is either Old Olive or Mossy Meadow, and I'm thinking Secret Sea. So I've got got this one, so we're going to use up what's on this guy first. But I need to grab my little Barbie spatula, otherwise known as the Take Your Pick tool. Okay. Need some glasses here too. Let's get serious, ladies. Okay, so we're going to use one of the larger, I'm going to call it Mossy Meadow. Ooh, I'm thinking I'm going to really like this. Kind of add some sparkle. Yeah, now I want to take that one off and stamp underneath there. I forgot about that little baby stamp when I was designing the cards the other day. So, but now we know. Okay, we're going to put that one right there. And we're going to do that one there. And I wanted one more kind of down on the bottom of this also. Okay. Well, we'll see. Sometimes they get stuck on there too well, so you got to kind of move them off with your fingernail. And there we go, ladies. All right. So there is project number 1. You're on my mind. Hello. So cute. Okay. So again, lots of great reasons to order, right? You can get that stamp set, product of the month with your $75 order. Right now, bonus days, coupons, lots and lots of cute stuff. Yeah, just lots of fun stuff to play with, right? Okay, actually, I'm going to keep that one out right there. We've got that. Okay, now our next project, ladies. Let me show you this one. It's another beauty. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying these cards. Okay, so this is a little thank you card with more. Okay, so this you guys can see again, right? So I use that. Oh, good thing I cleaned that stamp off too, right? Because we're going to use that one on our smaller project. And then some more pretty paper too, right? So this is one where I'm thinking, oh, I could have used that postage stamp set of is it postage stamp? This set of dies, right? What is it called? Yeah, perennial postage dies, right? We could have used maybe that one. Maybe it's a little big, but they do have some good rectangles there too. So I've got to remember those, right, for future. Okay. Instead, I used these dies. These are the textured notes dies. Use these all the time too. So we're going to use that big one right there. So we're going to use on this project this time. Okay. And keep like, okay, I got to remember that stamp is in that other tote. So I'm going to be like, where's that stamp, ladies? But we're going to try to remember that right now. Okay, so I think we're going to actually grab it. I'm going to grab it right this second. Okay, there we go. Now we are all ready to make this project. Okay, so what do we need? Oh, well, I had a bunch of these circles die cut for some other project. So this is a circle die cut from the Stitched Shapes dies. So we're going to just use that circle right there, okay? We are going to do, let's do a little stamping, right? I've got this guy right here too, okay. Yeah, man, let's see. Okay, so I'm already like, shoot, I think the vellum is again over. All right, I'll explain that in a sec. I'm getting myself sidetracked here, but okay. So we are going to do our thank you, which is again from our Fabulous Sayings stamp set. The stamp set you can get with your $75 order. Stamp set then is just $5. So super cute, kind of a fun, jaunty font, I would say. We're going to use our 1 7/8 inch circle punch. I'm going to just punch that guy out right there. I'm going to scoot that over there. Okay. Then we have, so this is for, well, let's see, what are we going to do on the inside here? Let's do this one here too, right? Okay, so we're going to stamp our flowers again. I need my little piece to stamp off here too. Okay, so wait a minute. Where's the white piece? This is what I need. I'm getting myself all confused because this one is just the, let's do that real quick and then I'll get this strip of paper out of the way. Okay, so Secret Sea ink, because we are using Secret Sea cardstock, and I re-inked that. Wow, can you see a difference? Oh my goodness, look at that. Before The ink pad was well, before and after. Wow, that is a huge difference. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, there we go. Got that. Now we're going to stamp. Let's do these. We're going to just bring this little guy in here, right? Okay, so crumb cake ink, stamp on here. Okay, stamp off, stamp on here. Okay, then we have the next one. We are going to add this fully, and now let me see. There, it looks like it's going to go that way. There we go. And then that one right there. Okay, and then we will add in our little, ooh, so pretty. I love, there's something about just that teeny tiny, I guess it's almost, what is that? You guys have to tell me what that is on a flower. I don't know, the seeds or the pollen or something. So pretty. It looks so real, doesn't it? Okay, very, very cool. All right, so we're going to scoot these guys over here. All right, I think we are ready. Are we? Yep, because we got our thank you. We've got this piece. So we need to do some die cutting. Here we go. So I think this first, well, let's crank this through here. I don't know if we're going to, I think we're not going to be able to fit everything on here at once, but we will do what we can. How's that? Okay. So we've got, again, the textured notes dies. Okay. So we're going to put this one down at the end, right? I'm going to grab this die from here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to trim this off. So I've got this piece of crumb cake cardstock, but it's too long. It's going to get in the way. So I'm going to trim it so I only have what I need to do this die cutting. Okay. Save the rest for another project. And then let's see, we'll snip this one off too. Okay, we can put that guy on there also, right? Oh, so then I just need the vellum, don't I? Well, we'll do that one with the vellum then. How's that? Okay. Okay, so we've got this guy going right here and this one going right here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to crank our handle. I love the stamps. I love all of the kind of detailed dies that come with this bundle. I think it's just such prettiness. Okay, so here we go. And oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. I'll do that in just a sec. So this is some of, I think it's called Lovely Blossoms Designer Series paper. It's got kind of that, and that's why I went with Secret Sea and crumb cake, right? Because this is mainly crumb cake and white. And I kind of tried to convince myself that those are Secret Sea little dots on the inside. I think it's like a darker crumb cake, but you know, you can try to convince yourself of those things, right? Okay, so we're going to scoot this and this out of the way. Okay, one more sec. I got to grab my other vellum. What are you doing? So Stormy's on the ottoman. My clothes, I threw them on there last night before I went to bed. Some of them are clean too. So he's laying on my clothes on the ottoman, but not, well, maybe because he likes laying on my clothes, but also because the sun is coming in just right, warming him up on this cold winter's day. So yeah, he was just wondering, why are you running around, Mom? Okay. There's nobody at the door, though. I will say that. There's nobody at the door. Okay. All right. So, check this. So pretty, huh? Isn't that gorgeous? All right. So, we got that one. And then the vellum. Let's see. I'm going to just scoot all this stuff out of the way because I think I need my paper piercing tool for these two guys. So, let's grab that real quick. We will pop our vellum out. Okay, do one more time. There we go. Well, maybe, right? There. Just get a finger underneath it. We can pull that one out. Okay, you know what I need? Where's my silicone mat too? I want to just put that right on there so I don't lose it. Okay, and then we're going to just pop these guys all out. Okay, and pull that. There, can you see that one? That's very pretty too, isn't it, right? Okay, let's just get all of this stuff off of our work surface anyway, okay? All right, I think we have everything we need to put our card together. Crafter math has happened, ladies. Okay, let's put this one on the inside first. Okay. Oops, that is our card, right? So we're going to use this one right here that we are building. Okay, so those pieces, oops, I feel like that's a little bit crooked. So you guys know that, right? This is forgiving if you don't press too hard or don't press much in the beginning when you're first putting things on your card. If you don't press too hard, you should be able to kind of peel them back up and move them where you want them, right? Okay, so we've got that one. Next, we are going to add, again, this was a stitched shape circle. Okay, I found a bunch of them on my craft table. I'm like, that is exactly what I want to use on this project. So, okay, that we're going to put a dimensional on. We are going to just add some adhesive to each of these guys. This is my kind of card too, ladies. Excuse me. Just all these little bits and pieces kind of poking up off of our card. I love this. Okay, so that one's okay there. We're gonna put that vellum maybe right about there, and then this piece is gonna go there. And then we're gonna put some dimensionals behind our thank you. Okay. Thank you, ladies. I'm glad that you are enjoying these cards as well. Now, I was trying to decide because I had this is a new, it's a Secret C, what is it called? A bordered open weave ribbon. So I wasn't sure if that was not enough on the card. So we're going to try, so that's linen thread. But we are also going to try this Secret C bordered open weave ribbon. We're going to make a bow with this, and we're going to see which one do we like better. Okay, and good. My scissors are right here. So that is quite lovely. Just going to kind of trim that. There we go. All right. So I need a mini glue dot. I'm going to grab one of those. Okay, and we're going to add this little guy. I've got one more fun little bit to add to these cards. These are also gorgeous. So kind of similar colors to those pearlized faceted circles, but these are the Pearls of Beauty. I'm going to say just a straight up white. Again, I think that's Calypso Coral, and I'm going to call this Crumb Cake. So I wanted to use the Crumb Cake ones on this card. So again, I just kind of sprinkled a few around, oops, on my card. So we're going to put one. They're just really shiny and pretty, I think. So we're going to do one there, and then let's see, we are going to do maybe one. I put it right down in there. Okay, there we go. All right, so tell me, what do you guys think? Do we like the Secret C ribbon or the linen thread? I think you could go either way. It's funny how different the cards look with this re-inked already, right? Super dark, dark, dark. Okay, and then we've got our other project right here too. Okay, so don't forget, ladies, if you put your online order in through me, you are going to get the parts and pieces to make both of those cards. You're going to get your name in the drawing to win the Swirled Designs stamp set. You also get to pick from the free embellishment or the PDF tutorial for January. And right now I'm throwing in a calendar. I've got a bunch of them, so I'm going to say while supplies last, but it's going to take a little while to to get these all mailed out to everybody. So lots of people will be getting those beautiful calendars too. Bump your order up to $100 and you get 5 free additional cards. And also bonus days, don't forget those, going on through next Monday, February 2nd, okay? Product of the month too with a $75 order. So many good things going on. Please let me know if you guys have any questions too, because I know it's a lot to take in, right? Okay, thanks so much for hanging out with me. We will be back again next Friday right here for our next Facebook Live. All right, bye everybody. Thanks so much. Have a good weekend and stay warm.